Hi everyone, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. And this is my new office space for the next couple of months. I'm going to be using this beautiful tapestry that I received as a gift many years ago. I would say probably almost over a decade ago. My auntie was a traveler and she would travel to many islands in Southeast Asia, and she gifted me with this tapestry one year, and I'm not quite sure if she got it in the Philippines or Indonesia or Malaysia. I have a feeling it's either Filipino or Indonesian because of the crosses here. It might be more of a Filipino tribe that created it. Anyway, it's a beautiful cloth, and I'm in the middle of New York City, very urban area these days, so shout out to all my New York City folks. If you want a private reading with me or a energy medicine healing with me, I have my massage table here. I've got my drum, my rattles, all my crystals and healing tools. So if you'd like to have a shamanic healing or an energy medicine healing with me, please reach out. And all my information is in the description box below. Let's see if anything else needs to be said. I'm not sure what these readings are going to be. I got pushed to do them, but when I tuned in, and I'm going to tune in right now with you on the screen, because I was trying to tune into what readings to do and not really receiving a message. So let me just see what's happening. Yeah, the guides that I channel are just kind of like, do the readings for each sign and we will tell you what to say. So I have a feeling some of these are going to be about the new moon in Virgo, which we are in right now. And I'm sorry, the new moon in Libra, which we are in right now. Some of them might be about Venus retrograde. Venus went retrograde on the 5th/6th of October. She's going to be retrograde for about 6 weeks. Some of these messages might be about what's in store for you in the month of October /November, because time is relative. So we'll see what comes through, but I'm going to start with Aries and move through the zodiac sign until I hit Pisces. And I hope you receive something here that assists you on your journey. Namaste. Hi Sagittarius. Welcome to your monthly reading. For those of you who are new, this is Freya, and I use my spirit name on this channel. So if you've come to this channel from another source, such as my website or the Rebel Priestess magazine, I just did an article for Rebel Priestess magazine and it came out this month. So if you're coming through that source, know that you've come to the right place. I just use my spirit name here, so that's why the name is different. Give me a second. Cards are all over the place. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. Say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my dear Sagittarians' intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. And as I do this, I'm just closing my eyes and envisioning my guides creating a sphere of golden light that is encompassing this reading space, encompassing you on the other side of this transmission, wherever you are, and just holding us in a sacred, protected sphere so that any negative or harmful energies that might want to insert themselves into the space simply bounce off the field we've created and go to where they're best suited. Okay, Sagittarius, what is in your energy field for the next month or so? Guidance messages for Sagittarius. for the next month. And the words, "there are no mistakes," is coming up for you as I tune into the cards and I tune into the energies of the cards. I picked up this citrine quartz piece and have a feeling the third chakra is coming up as a place for you all to focus in on some healing work. Some of you may have some unbalanced third chakra issues coming up. Okay, so messages and energies for Sagittarius to walk their path in a good way. Okay, I'm going to lay out 4 cards. First one is the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The next one is the Ace of Pentacles upright. We've got the Fool in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, what's happening for you, Sag? So, bottom of the deck is the third quarter. I think this card came up also for Scorpio. I think this is the waning moon. So it's the 6th phase of the moon right after the full moon is the waning crescent. Or the waning gibbous moon. I'll read that in a second. Let me just tune into your energy. Okay, these cards are pretty straightforward with their messages, so the readings have been really succinct lately. I'm going to read this moon card for you while I hold it up. See if the message resonates for you. This is the waning gibbous moon. The waning gibbous is the 6th phase in the lunar cycle, a time of breaking free from bad habits. A time of breaking free from bad habits that have caused fixation or extreme behavior that is self-destructive. Try freeing yourself from unhealthy patterns of thought by learning something new. This fresh approach will open up your view of the world and expand your sense of self, allowing you to tap into powerful, generative forces that can bring about something life-changing. Learning, release, and fixation are the 3 key words to this card. Okay, so there is a full moon in the sign of Taurus on the 24th of October. This card would be in the days following that full moon, right? Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. 7 days. So this would be like the 3rd-ish day following the full moon. The moon will be in this phase, 3rd or 4th. What do I want to say about that? And then there's this Knight of Cups energy and the 4 of Cups energy behind that. Okay, so let me stick with the cards that came out first. I'll keep that card up here for now, and we'll go into it later. So for you, there's this sense of like something having not borne the fruit that you wanted it to bear. The 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is hardworking, the tree of hard work, right? Now the only thing is with this hard work sometimes, and I apologize for the outside noise, sometimes you can get, this can sometimes be the workaholic card where it's always just about work and life is just about making money, bringing money in, producing a product, making sure your clients are happy, perfecting your craft if you're a craftsman, right? It can be really about also being a master at your craft, so no longer the apprentice but the craftsman, and working the craftsman's art into mastery. In reverse, it feels like either you're overworked or something that you've been working hard on hasn't borne the fruit that you wanted necessarily, and so So that's on your mind. Now there's a new opportunity that is also coming in. Look at that beautiful Ace of Pentacles card. I just love this deck. The images are so beautiful. And there's a beautiful offer, material offer. Could be a job, could be a partnership, business partnership offer that is also on your mind. And it's coming through, but then the thoughts that are associated with it, or the cards associated with it, are the Fool in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles also in reverse. And what I see, what I'm being shown, is that there's some part of you that regrets a decision you made regarding a business partnership. You're kind of in this like regretful mode about it, or it's kind of like you took the risk and you wish you hadn't. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is a woman who is very fertile, very good with money, really good with her in the world presence, and she's in reverse. So someone like that is around you, or you're feeling like that. Now you're a fire sign, Sagittarius, so I feel like this energy is someone around you. And maybe she's associated to this thing that didn't quite work out the way you had wanted it to, and you're kind of in the energy of this Fool looking at the Ace of Pentacles and saying, okay, here's a new opportunity. Do I take the risk? Do I take this risk this time around? And what the waning moon has to say to you is about doing it differently. It's almost like the way that you've done things in the past. It's almost like you had some bad habits that, you know, we all have bad habits, right? So some bad habits were in place, and think about, if you are going to take this offer, I'm not telling you whether to take it or not, but if you do take it, how can you do it differently this time around? How can you release some of the old, you know, you may have been disappointed, right? Because disappointment is coming through. You may have been disappointed in the past by something that didn't work out. How can you let that be and let it rest so that this new opportunity can be a beautiful thing, can grow into its wonderful, beautiful potential? And what do you need to let go of in order for that to happen, right? In order for you to step in as the Fool upright, stepping into a new adventure and letting this thing take its course with you fully behind it. And with you fully behind it without baggage from the past is what I'm hearing, as especially baggage around this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this energy that, you know, she may have been selfish, she may have been, I don't know, not queenly is what I'm getting. Some of you are also dealing with your mothers with that energy. Something around how your mother taught you to be in the material world is coming up. And for some of you, the message with the Fool excuse me, is actually to stay, right? With the Fool in reverse, your imbalance might be about leaping and running away from situations once they start getting hard rather than working through it. It's a tough one because you kind of have to be good at finessing when it's time to let a situation that just isn't working go, versus, you know, you really haven't really put in enough energy, effort, and time into your craft, right? Where that's what needs to happen more is okay, here's this thing, can we work through it, let it blossom. So knowing when to take the leap away and knowing when to stay and continue working. You know, maybe adding this pentacle to this 8 would make it a 9. and then you'd be on your way to the 10. All right, but something's coming up around choices around business, money, creativity, whether to stay, whether to leave, disappointment in something that didn't come out, and I'm starting to repeat myself. So let that be what it is. That's your message. If you'd like more clarity and more insight into your specific situation, definitely reach out for a personal reading. Now I'm going to pull an oracle card for you for the month so that you have a meditative tool to use as you process through this. Venus is in retrograde until mid-November. Taurus is in, Uranus is in Taurus, in its Taurus phase for the next 8 years, and it just started, right? So it's a long time to be there. So structures are shifting for so many people right now. Foundations are shifting. Let's see, what advice do you have for Sagittarius as they navigate through this cycle? Please show us. And you got the card of peace. Now Scorpio also got this card, so you and Scorpio might be doing a dance together, Sagittarius. Those of you who are returning, you know what to do with this symbol. Those of you who are new, these are the Love Letters to Earth deck by Nicole Adriana Casanova. It's a vibrational oracle, and these sacred geometry patterns are basically infused with healing, Reiki, and other vibrational healing energies. So what I do is I hold it up to the screen, and you can meditate on the symbol, soft gaze, breathing in and out, quieting your mind, and just allowing the symbol to take over your field of vision. You can imagine taking the symbol into your 7 chakras, starting with the crown, moving to the root, and allowing it to influence, impact, and interact with your energy body to transform it. You can take it into your eyes. You can take it into your aura. Peace. Peace is not a passive force, but an active principle, a choice to rise above and grow through whatever conflict or intolerance we are facing. It is the power to choose differently and to exalt every and any possible outcome. The vibration of peace surrounds you now. Let it in. How can you create peace in this moment? And I'll read it again. Peace is not a passive force, but an active principle, a choice to rise above and grow through whatever conflict or intolerance we are facing. It is the power to choose differently and to exalt every and any possible outcome. The vibration of peace surrounds you now. Let it in. How can you create peace in this moment? Okay, Sag, I will leave it there. I am in New York City for the next couple of months through December 15th. If you are too, and you'd like to do a personal reading with me, or if you'd like to experience a Reiki energy session, and a soul healing session, I have all my shamanic tools with me. I've got my drum, my rattles, my feathers and crystals, and myself as the instrument through which the energy healing flows, and I would love to meet with you and give you that gift of healing. So reach out. Down below is all my information. I hope to see some of you in person in the next couple of months. Otherwise, I will see the rest of you again on this channel next month. Take care. Bye-bye.